Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will deal with Shakespearean comedy called Twelfth Night. It is regarded as one of the best comedies that William Shakespeare wrote. We'll in this lecture see what is the significance of the title of the play and what is the plot of the play, what is the subplot of the play. We'll also go through some of the themes of the play and understand the overall structure uh, of this play. Before moving further, I would request you all to please subscribe to my channel and share it as much as possible so that you may receive the content as and when I upload it. Uh, Moving on with our lecture today. The first thing that we will discuss is what is the significance of the title of this play? Why has this play been termed as Twelfth Night? Actually, Twelfth Night is a time of festival. It is an occasion 12 days after Christmas, and festivities are involved. People are looking to celebrate, and in order to cater to the general taste of the public, Shakespeare wrote this play to be staged on this 12th night after Christmas. He titles the play as Twelfth Night. There is another title of the play that is called What You Will. This is the other name by which the play is known. This again is in keeping with the audience's, the viewers' expectations, because the atmosphere is festive and so full of mirth and joy. People get to see what they wish, what they will. This is the this is all about the title of the play. Now we'll see what is the setting of the play. The play is set in an imaginary city called Illyria. Now this is also very important uh, because it is not a real city, and it adds to the romantic atmosphere that Shakespeare wanted the audience to feel, the viewers to feel. That is why he uses such an imaginary setting. There is one more reason that in this play Shakespeare has mocked at some of the higher officials like dukes, counts. uh, that would have been very difficult for him had he been writing for a realistic setting, for example London. So Shakespeare could not have done it with sorry, with a lot of ease. So choosing an imaginary setting is useful in this regard. Now we come to the major characters of the play. So the play is uh, centered around uh, a woman. That happens in almost all the comedies of Shakespeare. Women occupy the center stage. Here also, we have a woman called Viola. She's an enterprising woman. Then there is one other important woman character in this play, that is Olivia. She's a countess in Illyria. There is a Duke, Orsino. His name is Orsino, and he is the Duke of Illyria. Orsino is in love with the Countess Olivia. Then Viola, about whom we have just talked, the heroine of the play, she has a twin brother called Sebastian. Then there are minor characters in the play, like Sir Toby Belch, who is the uncle of Olivia. There is Sir Andrew Aguecheek, who is a suitor to Olivia. There is Antonio, who is a friend of Sebastian. Uh, and there are other characters like Maria, who is a servant of Olivia. There is also Malvolio, who is a servant of Olivia. He is a Puritan. And there is a fool, a jester that is. His name is Feste. He also lives in the house of Olivia. So these are by and large the major characters of the play. And Shakespeare uh, has created a plot as well as subplot in this play. Obviously, that is contrary to what Aristotle's opinion was. Aristotle believed that a drama should have unity of action. That means it should have only a plot, it should not have a subplot. Shakespeare, however, does not quite agree with Aristotle's view. He creates a subplot, but he maintains the unity of action, as the plot and subplot both unite at the end, and this is a testimony to Shakespeare's expertise as a dramatist. In this play, now we come to the action of the play. We find when the play starts that Duke Orsino is playing music in remembrance of uh, Countess Olivia. He remembers her uh, because he loves her. The opening lines of the play are, if music be the food of love, play on, give me excess of it. So this is the general tone of the play. There are songs, there is music, and of course there is love. Orsino is in love with Olivia, but Olivia is in no position to reciprocate the love of Orsino because she is in a state of mourning. She has lost her brother recently, and she will have no suitors for her because obviously she is sad. Now this leads to a situation where Viola enters into the play. She lands in Illyria after shipwreck, a shipwreck which has separated her from her twin brother, that is Sebastian, and Viola believes that Sebastian is dead. A captain of the ship helps her to reach Illyria, and he tells her about Duke Orsino and Olivia. So Viola, now enterprising lady as she is, uh, disguises herself as Cesario and joins the service of Duke Orsino as his page. And Duke Orsino gives Viola, eh, of course, who appears before him as Cesario. So Duke Orsino gives to Cesario the work of wooing Olivia on his part, on his behalf. This Cesario does. He goes to Olivia and tells her about the love of Duke Orsino for Olivia. Olivia is impressed by Cesario. In fact, she falls in love with Cesario. This leads to a tricky situation because Cesario is in fact Viola, who is a woman. So Viola finds herself in some mess because she develops love for Orsino, while Olivia loves Cesario, who is in fact Viola. So this a strange type of triangular uh, love we see in this play in the main plot. Then the action of the subplot is also very important. The main character of the subplot is Malvolio, who is a Puritan, a servant of Olivia. He always maintains a very serious demeanor, and his actions are also very righteous actions, self righteous, one might say. Uh, and that is why he has been made a butt of jokes by other residents of the house. Sir Toby and Sir Andrew and Maria, all of these unite to convince Malvolio that Olivia, in fact, loves Malvolio. Malvolio also has secret love for Olivia, and he is more than pleased. However, he does not know that the letter that he has received has been forged by Sir Toby Belch and Maria. So, Malvolio falls in that trap, wherein it is written that he should wear yellow garters, and he should always keep smiling. He follows all the instructions, and he thinks that he is impressing Olivia, but Olivia finds it strange because, of course, she does not know why Malvolio is behaving in such a manner. She thinks him to be a lunatic and asks Sir Toby Belch and Maria to look after Malvolio. And what they do is that they incarcerate him in a dark chamber. So this is what happens in the subplot. Then there is also Sir Andrew Aguecheek, who is a suitor to Olivia. He is more of a comic character, and his pairing with Sir Toby Belch uh, gives a lot of slapstick humor, which would have pleased the groundlings who would have come to watch the play. This is about the subplot. Now, as we had seen in the main action of the plot, there was a strange love triangle, and the situation was tricky. So, how would it be resolved? It is resolved by introducing the separated twin brother of Viola into the play, that is Sebastian. Sebastian enters the play now. He looks exactly like Cesario. His friend Antonio has brought him to Illyria in search of his uh, lost sister. And here we see that Sebastian enters into a duel with Sir Andrew Aguecheek, who thinks Sebastian to be Cesario. Now, after this, of course, Sir Andrew Aguecheek is beaten by Sebastian, and Olivia now sees Sebastian, and she also thinks him to be Cesario, and she uh, asks him to marry her. Sebastian, although surprised, is quite pleased with the proposal, and he has no troubles in accepting the proposal of Olivia. Now we see that Duke Orsino also, along with Viola, who is disguised as Cesario, comes to the house of Olivia. And here the misunderstandings are cleared. The disguise of Viola is blown. Orsino understands the reality that Olivia does not love him. Olivia has in fact married Sebastian. Now Orsino sees that Sebastian is actually uh, the twin brother of Viola, who has disguised herself as Cesario. So when Viola takes off her own disguise, Cesario in fact feels that he has fallen for Viola, and he marries Viola. So, and we also hear of a marriage between Sir Toby Belch and Maria. So, as Shakespearean comedies end with a number of marriages, we find three marriages at the end. Cesario marries Viola, Olivia marries Sebastian, and Sir Toby marries Maria. Malvolio, who was incarcerated, is finally released, and uh, he walks off in anger. And Orsino sends Fabian, one of the other servants, to placate him. So, this is the entire play in short. Now we come to the themes of this play. Of course, there is, as in all Shakespearean comedies, the theme of love and marriage. We have seen how Cesario loves Olivia, Olivia loves. We have seen how Orsino loves Olivia and how Olivia loves Cesario, and Cesario is um, actually Viola, and Viola loves Orsino. So there is a lot of love in the play. Marriages happen at the end. There is a lot of music in the play, a lot of songs. One particular song, "O Mistress Mine, Where Are You Roaming," is very important, and I suggest the students to go through that song in its entirety. It is very important. And uh, this is how the overall romantic atmosphere is maintained in the play. Then there is another theme of theatricality in the play. Viola is in disguise as Cesario, and this disguise is known to the audience. So, whenever Viola goes to either Orsino or Olivia as Cesario, the audience know that she's acting. So there is a lot of dramatic irony in this play. The third theme that I would want you to understand is the theme of problematization of sexuality. There is a lot of cross dressing. Uh, Viola becomes Cesario, and she loves Orsino. Orsino uh, has a lot of homosocial attraction towards uh, Cesario. Olivia loves Cesario, who is in disguise. Obviously, Cesario is Viola, she is a woman. So, the confusion adds to this problematization of sexuality, and that was, uh, I must say, one of the features of all Shakespearean works. We have also uh, a very strong homosocial bonding between Sebastian and Antonio. Nothing is clear, but a lot of things are alluded to. Then there is another theme of Puritan bashing. Actually, England was undergoing, uh, politically, it was undergoing a turmoil where there was some discontent between the Puritans and the Catholics, and this is reflected in this play because the Puritan Malvolio is mocked at, and this is a source of lot of humor in the play. So, Puritan bashing is also one of the major themes of the play. So, in this lecture, we have seen the significance of the title, we have seen the significance of the plot and subplot, we have seen what are the main themes of the play. Uh, Of course, there are other dimensions also, but we'll limit our discussion today to this much only. I once again request you all to please subscribe, like, comment, and share as much as possible. Uh, and see you in another lecture that I'll be uploading. Thank you.